Huh? There. Oh. Huh? Durr.
Hey now, and welcome down to KC Toy Reviews. We are here today with a very exciting review. I mean, my inner childhood has been completely unlocked. And that's because in front of us lies the Onesixthscale Superman Recovery / Regeneration Suit by SSR Studio. And most people are probably familiar with the black Superman suit from the most recent Zack Snyder movie, but no, this is from our childhood Death of a Superman comic book series, and SSR has done us justice because this is one badass figure. So as always, let's go ahead and dive right the hell goddamn in. Alright, so as we immediately dive in, I would say one of the most exciting parts about this again is this has been ripped straight from the comics. Nowadays, we are just saturated with movie crap, especially Star Wars and Marvel, just jammed down our freaking throats like a fire hose. I mean, literally, just turn that fire hose on, just jamming it down our throats, and you take it. You take all these Marvel characters, and you take all these Star Wars characters, every single variation of a trooper, you're gonna take it. So, it is an understatement to say that it was an absolute delight to receive this Onesixthscale ripped straight from the comics, and not only that, it is paired with high quality and a fantastic look. And of course, if you're not familiar, the Death of Superman arc was one of the best comic arcs of all time. I very vividly remember that from when I was a kid, especially after he died by the hands of Doomsday. The world received 4 new Superman. You had Superboy, Steel, which, man, if anybody remembers back then, there was a Steel movie with Shaq. My God, just one of the worst movies of all time. But anyways, you had the Eradicator, and then, of course, the most evil of the 4, Cyborg Superman. Now, I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole of telling you the story. You can do it yourself. There's a couple movies out there, cartoon variations, but the comic is where you should start. But ultimately, in the end, Superman was revived. He was brought back to life. And in front of us is what he looked like when he came back to life. He's in the Recovery / Regeneration Suit. Might not be as powerful as he was in his normal suit, but we have Superman finally back in breathing form, and again in this amazing black suit. And yes, most recently, Zack Snyder donned this suit in his version of Justice League. Of course, in the piece of crap garbage version by Joss Whedon, we didn't see the black Superman suit. However, Zack Snyder did do us justice, gave us a black Superman suit with a very similar arc to the comic. Killed by Doomsday, brought back to life, came back to life in the black suit. Of course, in front of us lies the comic-accurate version by SSR Studios, and man, they have done one hell of a job. So let's go ahead and first start with the head sculpt. And again, wow, fantastic job on this head sculpt. Of course, I do have the mullet version of Superman on here. SSR does have a deluxe version of this set that comes with a red beaming eye, short-haired version versus the mullet version. But I'm a fan of the comics, and the comic version was mullet, so I'm going mullet all the way. And man, they did do a great job. Sculpted hair all around, right down to the beard. It sits on top of the body fantastically. So, as always, I am brutally honest, and I just wanted to show one slight adjustment that I did do versus what I would say is the suggested route. So it did come with this neck peg here that you're supposed to put underneath there and actually clip onto the body underneath, which I should note is a Fison. I'm probably going to get butchered on this. It's either an M34 or an M35 body, which is a very high quality body. So this head is supposed to sit on top of a metal peg, which you see here, and then this piece clips right onto here. And then you're supposed to put the headpiece, on there. And I could kind of show you. You're supposed to slide it down. So forgive me, SSR. I probably can jam this down more. This just didn't look good. In my opinion. So what I ended up doing was simply taking this, boom, get it out of here. That's right, I just threw it. This is a big hollow underneath here, but it sits fine. I mean, I can look each way. It still has good articulation. I was fine with doing it this way, and I do believe proportion-wise, this works perfect. Now, one other thing to note is every time we use a Fison body, we do have the risk of a tone difference between the skin and the body. Recently, I reviewed the Bane by S. King, and again, same exact thing. I do have to report that there is a slight difference on the tone between the face and the body. However, it is not that bad, especially through lens or taken photography. I think right now, even looking through, it's really barely noticeable. But in person, there is a slight noticeability on the tone difference between the head and the skin. Now, I can't knock them too much on that. I mean, you really don't have much choice on the Fison body skin tones. So, I mean, at that point, you're really saying, hey, go ahead and paint the body. So I'm not knocking SSR on that. However, with all that said, I think it looks fan-freaking-tastic. The details are astonishing on the head sculpt. It fits nicely. The proportions are perfect. The muscles on the top half in the M35 body just fit really well in proportion with the face sculpt, and especially, it's going to sound cheesy to say, with the mullet hair sculpt. It just all really flows well. Now, very quickly, I just want to zoom in on the stand, and well, if you watch my videos, you do know that I will rant if a company does not include a stand. And obviously, I am very happy to report SSR included a very beautifully branded Superman stand. We have the logo on top, we have the Superman on front, and we can't see it in this shot, but we went with a crotch grabber versus a waist grabber, and I think that is the way to go. Less damage to the suit, longevity overall, thumbs up on the stand, perfect. SSR is a custom, I don't know, it could be one guy, two people, three people, I don't know how many people are in that operation, but I would say it is more of a custom. These are one-offs. The only reason I kind of preface by saying that is, as far as getting customs, I'm always very worrisome of quality. Is it something that's going to hold up over time? Is it going to fit the body well? And well, I am very happy to report the quality is outstanding. The symbol on the chest is imprinted beautifully. The suit hugs and fits the Fison body perfectly. I don't know how the hell they got away with the tailoring, but man, kudos to SSR because they did a fantastic job on the tailoring. I just really can't stress enough. It fits this body perfectly. And in fact, as I'm looking through it, I think it makes the Hot Toys ones look stupid. I mean, I get it. Those ones are based off of Henry Cavill, but they just look a little bit smaller and stuff. Like, this is Superman, that big, wider chest, those muscles and stuff, and the way the suit fits it here and hugs it. I mean, man, they have done a stunning job. And then you kind of have the really classic, I don't dare we call it leather underwear-ish look, but again, this is ripped straight from the comics, and it's just done so beautifully. The belt, the contrast between the silver and the black. Now, overall, the suit looks amazing, and it's simple, but sometimes simple is better. Nowadays, all the movie costumes are very flashy, colors all over the place, different textures throughout the suit. I mean, this thing is very simple, sleek, and elegant. However, I really think it works to its favor because of that. All right, so let's go ahead and start to wrap this up and slap a score on this guy. But before we do so, some final closing notes. First things first, he's amazing. Absolutely stunning. Ripped straight from the comics. And, well, as far as articulation, I guess the reason I was thinking that is some of the poses in my mind from the comics. Well, articulation is through the roof because we're using an M35 or an M34 Fison body. TB League bodies are absolutely out of control with articulation. I don't need to go through the ridiculous, the arm can go here and bend up to here and the leg can go back to here. I'm telling you right now, whatever the hell type of pose you want, you can do it because of the body type that SSR used. And on top of that, we have a beautifully tailored suit that lies on top of that Fison body. So, amazing articulation, a cloth suit. you really can't go wrong. And then, of course, pair that with the muscular look that body pulls off. Now, in my opinion, it is a very defining comic book Superman, which, of course, nowadays is completely rare to get your hands on, especially for an appropriate price. Which is a good time to mention SSR does offer a discount code with us down below. We have linked that, so you can go ahead and reach out to them on their Instagram directly with the code below. Get a 5% discount on your next custom item. Now, one thing that I do need to stress is being that they are a custom 1/6 company, they do these in batches, and well, once they are done, they are done. So if you are excited and like the suit that's in front of you, grab the code, contact them now. So it could be any day now that they end production, if it's not even already ended at this point. So just want to stress, grab that code, go below, reach out to them. Whether it's this project or a future project, it is absolutely stunning work by SSR. The head sculpt's amazing, the body looks amazing, the tailoring's amazing, they've come with a stand. One thing to note, that what you do see in shot is what you get. There is a deluxe version. I cheaped out. I did not go for the deluxe version. I went for the standard version. I probably should have went for the deluxe version because it came with a beautiful bust of Superman, and as I mentioned earlier, an extra head sculpt with kind of the laser beam eyes. But I needed the mullet Superman. I don't care about anything else. I'm going for mullet. That is the comic accurate version for the Recovery/Regeneration Suit, so that's the way to go. But I do highly suggest the deluxe version because it comes with a bust that allows you to display both head sculpts, which again, you really can't go wrong in that version. I'm not sure too much recommendations and feedback that I could give to SSR. You know, maybe a slight difference on tone on the face and the face and body, but that's not the studio's fault because you're really holding them hostage to say, hey, you have to have the exact same tone as the face and body, which is unfair because that, again, holds you hostage to a specific tone for every character that you can do. And given that they went with a face and body, I think that it vastly improved the visual look and longevity of this because we have amazing articulation. It looks insane, and the suit just is, it almost looks like the suit is sculpted on the face and body. It is so perfectly tailored that it looks insane. So, as far as a score on this guy, I'm going with a 9.1 out of 10. I mean, there's not too much more that I could see improvement on this thing. This is ripped straight from the comics, and I would say probably one of the best Superman 1/6 scale that I've seen in a long time. Now, of course, to quickly note, I do believe SSR has a Kingdom Come Superman. Same thing. It could be out already. Production could be ended. Jump on that. Code below. Get your discount. Take a look on what they have coming next, because I do believe they have a product line of Shazam, Joker, Superman, just a bunch of stuff. Batman, tons of stuff. So really check them out. Fantastic studio. So that's going to be it here for us today at KC Toy Reviews. Superman Recovery Suit, comic accurate, one of the best Superman 1/6 scale you can get on the market right now. SSR Studios, code below.
Huh? Dirt.